I have installed the Ubuntu server and desktop 16.04. So this is for the debugger and this is for the target. And these are the virtual machines. So this left one is the target with the username user test and my student ID. While the right one we have Ubuntu debugger and the username is user host with my student ID. So now in my Ubuntu server edition, I have added colors to the terminal. So I've enabled serial port connection between the two of them. And as you can see, the messages appeared on these two screens. So I just installed the SSH server and enabled the connection. So I just copied the test doc file from the Ubuntu target, which we can see here on the left side of my screen, and just copied it here in the current working directory. And the file is just right here, and the content is the same. So I've just downloaded the Linux kernel on both of the virtual machines, and now there's a new folder called Linux 4.4.101 on both of them. I just copied the .config file, and it has succeeded, as we can see above. As a result, the .config file appeared in this Linux 4.4.101 folder. So in the Ubuntu target terminal, I'm going to type sudo make menu config, and I set this up earlier. So as you can see, the 64-bit kernel is selected, and then we go into this kernel hacking, and we can find that this KGDP kernel debugger is also selected. Then we hit save as .config, exit, then we save again just to make sure it is safe. I'm going to clear the terminal. Then I'm going to type sudo nano.config and check these 5 values have value equals y on them. So the first one is config underscore frame underscore pointer, and it is equal to y. And the next one is config underscore kgdp is also equal to y. The next one is this config underscore kgdp serial console. Then this config kgdp kdp, and lastly we have this config kdp keyboard, and then hit Control X to exit. Now I'm going to run the first command from section 3.2, which is to build the kernel. So I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to wait until it's finished. It just finished running. Now I'm going to run the second command and wait until it's finished again. It just finished running the second command. Now I'm going to run the third command. And same as before, I'm going to skip until it's done. It just finished running the third command, and if we look at the boot folder, and then we can type this. Nice. There will be 4 files, and 4 new files, and the size are huge. So now I'm going to update grub. So I'm going to type sudo update init from fs. Okay. 4.4. And I'm going to wait until it's finished. So it has finished. Now I'm going to run sudo update grub. Okay. Now sudo nano default grub, and comment out the following lines. Grub in timeout. Oops. Quite true. Finally, add localls at the jerk command. Okay, I'm gonna write out yes, exit. Then I'm gonna update the grub again. So I just added this code inside the grub configuration file, and now I'm gonna write out and then exit. So okay, so now I'm gonna verify that there is this file. Yeah, there's just 2 files. So I just opened the host machine and went into the boot directory, created a new directory called kgdp image, and I copied the VM Linux file here, and it has succeeded. So now in the target machine, it's currently waiting for connection from remote GDP, and in my host machine, inside the kgdp image directory, there is a VM Linux file. And now I'm going to log in as su by typing sudo su, and I'm going to type kgdp./VM Linux. Then it said it's done. target remote slash dev slash TTS1. And now the target machine finish its booting process.